Hi, it's Amy and Tim from Go With Less. We're taking a little one-night excursion to Las Vegas. It's a 2-hour, easy-breezy flight for us from Denver. So here we are in the middle of summer. We are going to be doing 2 videos here in Las Vegas. Today's is 5 ways to save money in Las Vegas. The next video we're going to put out is going to be our top 10 things to do in Las Vegas for free. This must be something like our 16th trip to Las Vegas.
I've been here dozens of times, whether it's business, dozens.
Millions.
I came here for business a lot. I called on customers that were here, so I was here.
Sales conferences. We've been here together maybe 10 times. So Las Vegas, we know Las Vegas very well. So we're going to share our experience. Please stay tuned for the top 5 ways to save money in Las Vegas. Coming right up.
Lodging is going to be a consideration when you're coming to Vegas, and something that we've noticed is that you can find a really nice room here for a very reasonable amount of money. So that'd be a 5-star sort of accommodation for under $200. Something else that we wanted to point out is that if you are going to get even a cheap room, you're going to have resort fees. It
seems like
no matter,
everywhere,
no,
but on the strip properties.
On the strip, it seems like there are resort fees in everything you do. So if you see a room advertised for $20, there is a really good chance that there's going to be a hefty resort fee tacked onto that $20 fee. So you want to be aware when you're trying to book something here that you put all the fees together to understand what a room is really going to cost.
That's right. When we were looking here, we saw resort fees that were more than the price of the room. They might even be double the price of the room. So not that we're staying in 5-star resorts that all the time. However, if this is the place, if you want to go to a 5-star resort kind of an experience, come to Las Vegas, because spending about $200 for a 5-star room, a 5-star hotel experience, is actually a really good deal almost anywhere in the world. The thing you have to be careful about, though, is these resort fees. They also, if you get here early, many hotels will give you your room if it's available early. Not in Las Vegas. Often the strip hotels will charge you $15, $20, $30 to check into your room early. You want to check out late? No problem. $20, $30, $40. So be aware of the all-in cost. The hotels have bell desks. You're able to leave your luggage behind. You're able to drop it off. You're able to leave it when you're checking out if you have a later departure that day. So just be aware of the whole thing of what you're paying, because it's easy to get sucked in with those like $25 a night rooms. That's not what it's going to come out to in the end.
Parking is something else you want to be aware of. So some of the hotels, they had parking fees for a while. It was free for a while, then they added parking fees and they're taking them away. But if you're going to park here, you want to be sure that you understand what the parking is going to be like in your hotel as well.
Is parking included? Sometimes it is, but it might change.
When we show up in Vegas, we have to get from the airport to the Strip, and so you can either walk, which is 1.5 miles, and it's not a very nice walk.
It's very hot. 1.5 miles is no big deal. Yeah, very hot.
You can take a taxi or a limo. That's not on our radar. That's rather expensive. You can do rideshare, Uber, Lyft, etc. Or you can take a bus, which is something that we typically like to do. It costs about, if you're taking a bus, it costs what, Amy?
It's $2 each ride, and there's no free transfers. So it's $2 to get out of the airport, $2 to get over the strip, to the strip, or you could do a 2-hour unlimited ride for $3. So it would be $3 plus $3 for us to take the bus. We found on Lyft, there was like a half off our code. It's so close. It's gonna be less than $6. It's gonna be cheaper to take Lyft. So we're doing a shared Lyft to the MGM.
Cheaper than riding the bus.
Cheaper than riding the bus. So check your options. We walk everywhere else in Vegas, all up and down the strip, but to get to the strip with our luggage, we're gonna get a shared ride, not even $6. Big shows are huge in Vegas. We've seen a lot of them, and most of them are amazing and entertaining and interesting and something you are only gonna see in Vegas. Some are duds, but one of the places that we go is the minute we get to Vegas, the first place we hit is this ticketsfortonight.com. They have locations all along the strip, and I think that they might be cheaper than online. You can go to their website, tickets4tonight.com. Their website I think might be a little more expensive, and the in-person might be a little bit cheaper, but the price you see includes all fees and taxes. So this is our first stop. We didn't see anything that we had to go see, so we're going to pass up a show tonight, but know that this is here and it can be a good deal.
Yep, Gold Star and Groupon are also some things that we've looked at that have cheap options for seeing shows here in Vegas, so you might want to go check out those websites as well. We would recommend that you do not rent a car when you come to Vegas. If you're going to be on the Strip or you're going to be downtown, that's just money not well spent. So it's easy to walk here. It's very easy to get around here. There's lots of great public transportation. whether that's the monorail, the trams, the Deuce. There's lots of ways to get around in
Deuce
Vegas.
is the bus that runs up and down the Strip. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the different options along the Strip. On the east side of the Strip is the monorail. I think the monorail is crazy expensive, but I get you might be wearing uncomfortable shoes and you gotta like find some way around. So the monorail will work. It's on the east side of the Strip and it is a pay service. On the west side of the Strip are 3 different trams, and the trams are totally free. We're at one of the stations right now. So there's a tram stop that starts at Mandalay Bay. It goes to Luxor and Excalibur. That's it. Then there's one behind us. Then there's a tram that goes from the old Monte Carlo, which is now the Park MGM. It goes to the city center, which is where Vidara and Aria are, and it goes up to the Bellagio. And then there's another tram that goes from Treasure Island to Mirage, and all of those are free. So if you're not feeling so good about all this walking, get to the west side where the tram is free versus the monorail, and you will be hooked up. There is a ton to do in Las Vegas without spending much money. One thing is come to your Strip hotel pool. A lot of them are awesome. We are staying at the Park MGM tonight, which is the new Monte Carlo. Has a nice pool. We're hanging out here for a little bit. And something to consider though at the pools, you can spend a lot of money here, so careful. At the Cosmopolitan several years ago, I asked one of the people, the guys working at the pool, how much is the cabana for the day? 3. I'm like, whoa, $300? $3,000. You got to be rich to play some of these games. So, but there's a lot to do in Vegas without spending a lot of money. Part of that we're going to cover on our next video, which is our top 10 favorite things on the Strip that are free. So hopefully you'll stay tuned tomorrow. If you like today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe below. You'll get what's going on our next video and all of our other videos. If you have any comments, what are we missing? What are good ways to save money in Vegas? And again, the top attractions and things to do are coming up next. But what are your favorite free things and ways to save money in Vegas? And then if you or any of your friends are visiting Las Vegas, please post this on your social media, share it. We would appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.